Hello everyone, this is Anna. Welcome back. I'm feeling much better with my allergies and whatnot. I'm good. I guess all the rain has helped to knock down all that pollen. So this is the reading for this following week. Well, this week coming up. Today is Sunday, and this reading is from Monday through Sunday. June the 29th through July the 5th, and we're already in July. Happy 4th of July to all of us, all of you celebrating 4th of July, fireworks, fun, fun, fun. It's also my son's birthday this week. All kinds of things are happening. So this is a week-long reading. I'll probably be doing this format for the next couple of weeks. This month is really heavy hitter for me, guys, so please bear with me. I want to do the dailies. I'm going to get back to it, and I have a good feeling that by the end of July I'll be back to it, but you know, week-long readings, or maybe I'm going to have an absent week. I'm not sure. Anyway, getting back to it here. 3 tarot and 2 oracle cards, and this time I used 2 different oracle card decks. I used the Wisdom of the Hidden Realm by Miss Colette Baron Reid and the Angel Romance oracle cards, and that's Miss Virtue. Okay, so 6 of Swords. What? 6 of Swords followed by the 2 of Pentacles, followed by the Ace of Pentacles. What's going on here? Looks like some impracticality to me. Something's impractical, something's off kilter. Okay, then I pull to give your relationship a chance for those of you who are having, you know, relationship issues, or not really issues, but there's something floating about in your mind. We'll get to that. And then I just decided to do a general oracle card for the rest of us who are not really looking for the relationship type reading. And it's called the Desert Prince, and we'll get to that in a second, okay? All right, beginning with the 6 of Swords. This theme is getting away from something that just does not suit you anymore. Or if you feel like you just want to, you know, pack your bags and leave. You just want to say, sayonara, I am so done with you. I don't care. I'm done. You just want to go. And that's the feeling that I get, especially when I'm looking at the Desert Prince and I'm looking at these Pentacle cards. It doesn't look like you were made to leave or whatever, but, you know, something's upsetting you. So financial issues, teetering problems with finances, constantly having to struggle, you know, like the paycheck to paycheck, or having to really, you know, you're balancing that checkbook, and maybe the theme it's tiring, you know, and it's very frustrating. So maybe the relationship is impractical, or the relationship is facing that situation at this time. Okay, so but with the Ace of Pentacles here, there's a promise something good is coming out of this. So you know, if you do leave, something good comes out of it. And for others, those who stay, something good will come out of it. So see, this really does come down to you. Typical of these two, the twos are all about that decision. What do I do? Split decision, right? What do I do? My mind is split in half. Split decision, splitting assets. What a pain in the ass, right? But with the two of coins, it just reminds me of that wishy-washy. So with the 6 excuse me, 6 of Swords and the 2 of coins, you know, if something's just back and forth, you know, put the what I said about the finances aside. This is a general, so we're going to set that aside. But now I'm talking about the person, the character, the way they are, their being, right? If they're just wishy-washy, back and forth, and this and that, and yes and no, hot and cold, right? Like, what's her name song? Taylor Swift? You know, that can be really the emotional roller coaster that it just wears you out. And if you find yourself like that, you're worn out, you're exhausted, right? It's like so, it's mentally challenging, it's exhausting, your mind wants to give up, your heart also wants to give up, your emotions, it takes a toll on your body eventually, right? Because this is earth. So, you know, physically you just feel like, right? So when that's happening, yeah, we want to get the hell out of Dodge, right? It can also mean these 2 cards can also mean that you're going to require more time to step away from a current situation that's pissing you off, that's just frustrating and aggravating. You need to walk away. Walk away, go for the walk, go down to the river, have a walk near the creek, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, do something, go out on the ferry, go on a ferry ride, do something. You need to do something, because see, the swords here, they're in the boat's right floating on the water. So it's like the emotions are carrying, they're just they're bearing too much weight, and so that when the emotions become too heavy, you have to find a way to uplift yourself, right? Because it's not healthy to stay in that state of mind. But yes, that back and forth type of personality or person, sorry, I just moved the camera here. You're gonna have to find a way to manage that, okay? And we'll get to that when we get to the Oracle card in regards to relationships, okay? So that's what's coming to mind here. Also though, like, putting that aside as well, let's say your finances have been teetering back and forth. It's here, it's there, and job offers, get an offer, not really. It's kind of something you're discussing. This can mean there's discussion, back and forth discussions. The Six of Swords are before this Two of Coins, so it's sort of looking like, well, I get to walk away from something that I didn't really want to deal with, right? Some kind of offer or whatever. And I get to weigh out these two options. And that's a good thing. So if you've got offers coming across your table, in the mail, whatever, your email, right? Modern times. You've got to weigh out your options. But with the Six of Swords, it's saying don't repeat what you did in the past. Okay, the six, that number 6 is the number of interrelated situations and people, lots of people here and there, all this interrelationships and connectivity, right? So with the Six of Swords, it's saying when you're weighing out your options, these two things. Sorry, my neighbor's dog is barking. I think the poor dog needs to get walked. Anyhow, so yes, don't make a choice that is similar to one you made in the past. Don't go with a company or work for the people that are too similar to a previous situation, and next thing you know, you might be putting yourself in it's a pattern. You're putting yourself in a situation, and you're going to be back and forth again, teeter totter. Okay, something tells me you don't want this eternal. You see the lemsticket here, right? By chance or design? So we don't want this eternal, like we're on the wheel. We're not a hamster on a wheel meant to keep repeating these, these type of behaviors, or, making our decisions based on experience that you've learned in the past. You know what I'm saying? So I'll stop right there because I'm just going to keep going and going with this one. But yes, career-wise, you're going to have options or decisions to make, and do make them not based on whatever's happened in the past. Leave the past in the past. Walk away from it. Get away from it. Separate. Don't incline yourself to make a decision based on the factors that were existent in the past. Got it? Good. Now moving on, we have a wonderful card here. This is a card, the Ace of Pentacles. And there I go. Knock this camera down, would I? Okay. Ace of Pentacles, a gift, an offer. Okay, this is something that's given to you, handed to you. You're going to receive something. It's interesting that, well, my son's birthday is on the 2nd, so that'll be fun. This is just gifts to him, right? So if you have a birthday, or you have to go buy a gift, or you might be receiving a gift, it all depends, right? What situation you're in. This is general. But with the Ace of Pentacles, something good comes out of all of this here that we discussed regarding the various situations, right? So there's something good, something bright is coming. It's a brighter future, and we leave all of this confusion behind. Okay, so now we're looking at the Oracle card, and it says give your relationship a chance. And it says work on your partnership. So if things have been tough in the realm of love, relationships, relationships go through issues, so you're not always going to be on the level 100% of the time. And actually, that's a flat out lie. And that's why relationships that are successful are able to work through those periods that are difficult. Okay, so with the Six of Swords, perhaps the best option for you is to in fact break away from the relationship. Only if you have truly given it your 100%. You've given. Hey guys, my battery ran out, so I had to plug in my camera. Anyhow, like I was saying, wow. So if you've given the relationship everything, right? If you've given it your all, you've tried everything, then you know what the card is saying. Perhaps the best thing for you to do is to move away, right? Now, if you haven't tried everything, or there's still hope in there, and both of you really love each other, there's still, the love is there, then it's just a matter of actually sitting down, learning how to get on the level with one another, okay? With each other, that is, excuse me. So you need to get on the level. So there's two sides to this. You've given it your all, you've done all that you could, and it's just absolutely the straw that broke the camel's back, and you walk away. You walk away with this Ace of Pentacles is saying something good comes out of it. Okay? Maybe it's your own sanity, right? You maintain your own sanity, whatever it is, something good comes out of it. Or if it's finances, you don't have to deal with this financial burden anymore, and you come out better in the end. I mean, it's just what the cards are showing. All right? Or if you stay, like I said, if you stay, okay, you can figure out what is and isn't working, and then there's a resolution of some sort. There is something positive that comes out in the end with the Ace of Pentacles. So you see how we're looking at these cards from two different perspectives, right? Because this is a general reading. Okay, now, so putting that relationship to the side, we're going to look at this oracle card for the rest of you, for the rest of us who are not really concerned with relationship issues. This card is called the Desert Prince. Survival. It says false promises, but it's not upside down. It's in its upright. So this is survival. There is, you've been going through a dry spell. Something's happening. Things haven't been exactly lining up the way that you've wanted them to line up, right? How you wanted them to line up. But there is a gift. There is a gift at the end. And literally this card does me, I forgot how she wrote it, Miss Baron Reed, but yeah, there is something very good comes out of this, because after going through the dry spell, you'll find that diamond. Okay, you're gonna find that diamond, whatever, the emerald, you know, there's something at the end. That's something, it's juicy, that's something, it's viable, it's good, and it's positive. Okay, so that's pretty awesome. So survival, be strong, hang in there, okay, because you will survive. There's something very positive on the horizon that has not yet made itself realized yet. It has not materialized, but it is there. It is positive, and again, I'm saying you've got to hang in there, okay? Don't give up. And that's advice we could all really appreciate, right? We've got to hang in there and not give up, because there's something positive at the end here, right? But that positive does require for us to do our part, okay? Whether that means you walk away from something, whether that means you don't make decisions based on how you've made decisions in the past, you don't jump into something that is resemblant of the past, right? You get it? So we're making a change, okay? No more teeter-totter, okay? That prize, that whatever that is, with the Desert Prince saying survival, keep going at it, you know, will have you making a choice of some sort, okay? And it's a positive thing. One is higher than the other, one will weigh more than the other, or you may find that they're almost equal, but there's going to be a factor. There's a factor always that comes in that is going to be the deciding factor, and that deciding factor brings you into this wonderful Ace of Pentacles. It's a new beginning, a new start, a fresh start. It can be some money, a little bit of money, or a new promotion, even if the promotion is not a big promotion, but there's some kind of promotion, something, a job offer, whatever it is, right? And for any of you who are celebrating birthdays, this is a gift. So happy birthday to you. And that's all I've got there for the week. Very general. The cards are describing a myriad of avenues of approach here, which I think is super appropriate for this week-long reading. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I will see you here the following week, and I'll keep you updated with my schedule. Have a blessed, wonderful week. Thank you so much for watching, for being patient, for chatting, for your comments, everything. Thank you for your support. Have a beautiful week ahead. Bye-bye.